In this question, we are given a quadratic equation and asked to tell whether the roots are positive. If the entities b and c here were numbers, we could factor the quadratic equation in order to solve it and find the roots directly. In that case, we would write something like the following. Precisely the question at hand here is whether the question marks are to be populated by positive or by negative numbers. The two question mark numbers will have to add to give us b and multiply to give us c, as you may recall and as you can see by imagining a case. Given all that, let's turn to the data statements separately first. Statement 1 tells us that b is negative. That means the roots must sum to a negative number. That means that in one possible case, one of them might be positive and one negative. In another case, both might be negative, but they cannot both be positive, otherwise they wouldn't sum to a negative number. Therefore, we can definitively answer the question posed in the negative. Statement 1 is sufficient. Statement 2 tells us that c is negative. Since c is the product of two roots, that means that one of the roots must be positive and one negative. It's the only way to get a negative product, since a positive times a positive is positive, and a negative times a negative is also a positive. Therefore, we can answer the question posed with a definitive no. Statement 2 is sufficient. The correct answer is D.